Welcome to NUUO Webinar. I'm Johnny from NUUO Technical Support Team. Today my topic is how to reduce CPU loading by multi-stream support in Mainconsole. Here is the agenda. We will go through these subjects in 10 to 15 minutes and will give you an idea how multi-stream support could reduce CPU loading of Mainconsole server. And then there will be a Q&A section. In order to make sure the quality of this webinar, please type your questions or comments in the chat windows. Before building up a Mainconsole server, we suggest you to use NUUO design tool to calculate how strong the CPU power you need and how many RAM and storage space you need for the ongoing project. The basic step is input the detail of the ongoing project into the design tool. Then there will be a spec recommendation. Please be informed that this recommendation is based on 64-bit OS and core channel RAM. For more information about NUUO design tool, please refer to the below video on YouTube. After having a suitable Mainconsole server, the more channels you display on a local monitor, the higher the CPU loading will be. It is because more channels displayed will require more CPU power for decoding. What is decoding? The video captured by camera will be first encoded in camera itself to be a string of digital data. And this string of data will be sent to Mainconsole server by network connection. Then Mainconsole server will decode this string of digital data back to video again. Generally speaking, there are 2 or 3 different streams from one single camera. Some of cameras, their stream profiles are editable on Mainconsole user interface. User could define video format, resolution, FPS, bitrate, etc. for each stream. Moreover, Mainconsole will give user more flexibility by providing 2 more stream profiles. So there will be total 5 stream profiles from one single camera. Third, Mainconsole not only define a default stream profile for each display layout, but also allow user to choose specific stream profile for each display layout for the special need. With multi-stream function supported by Mainconsole version 5.0 and above, user could record the highest FPS and resolution stream from camera, but show the lower quality stream on local display to reduce CPU loading. Take an example for local monitor. Before enable multi-stream function, CPU loading is 100% when displaying 10 channels of stream 1 on local display. Each stream 1 is 2 megapixels 15 FPS H.264 video format. You could double check with this by opening Stream Usage panel. As you can see in this panel, Main Console server is recording stream 1 from camera and decoding stream 1 for local display. What happened after enable multi-stream function? As you can see, it takes only 60% CPU loading to do the same job. 40% of CPU usage is reduced. From the stream usage panel, you could see that Main Console server is still recording stream 1 from cameras, but now it is decoding stream 2 for local display. This is the main reason that CPU loading is improved. Let's take another example for remote live viewer. Before enable multi-stream function, Main Console server is transcoding stream 1 into stream 2. Due to remote live viewer is requesting stream 2 on client side. From stream usage panel, user could see all channels are recording and transcoding stream 1 from cameras. After enable multi-stream function, no decoding request is needed for Main Console server. Due to remote live viewer is now using stream 2 directly from camera itself, except for the camera 1. This camera does not support multi-stream function. So here comes the question. Does my camera support multi-stream functions? Please come to our website and check the camera support list to know if the camera you use support multi-stream function or not in Main Console. If the camera supports multi-stream function, the column of multi-stream support will show yes or yes with the star mark. Otherwise, the multi-stream function is not supported by Main Console. After enable multi-stream function, what else will be the reason for high CPU loading? The first reason is if user choose different stream profiles for local display and profile for analyze, then Main Console will be forced to decode 2 different stream profiles from one single camera, which will cause higher CPU loading. The second reason is H.264 high profile. This profile will give you lower bit rate and higher quality of image. However, it will consume a lot of CPU resource due to its algorithm is much more complex. Please refer to this wiki, How to Enable Multi-Stream Function for Local Display. There are step-by-step guidance for you to enable multi-stream function in Main Console. Okay, let's review today's talk. Audience in this webinar will learn how to find a suitable server spec for Main Console and what is multi-stream and what is the benefit of multi-stream and other possibility for high CPU loading after enable multi-stream, and does my camera support multi-stream function. And the last one is how to enable multi-stream function. Okay, thanks for joining this webinar. I'm glad to hear your comments, and any question will be welcome. Please type your question or comments in the chat window. Okay, thanks again for joining this webinar. If there is any question, please type into the chat window. If there is no questions, we will close this webinar, and if there is any issue or comments, you're welcome to opening a ticket on eHelp Desk. We will answer you as soon as possible. Thanks again for joining today's webinar.